Dollar Tree really went downhill. You know, it started back in November of last year. All of a sudden, our Dollar Tree, they weren't having the employees, and the Dollar Tree started getting dilapidated. I know, that's a tongue twister, isn't it? But the Dollar Tree did it. It started getting dilapidated. It all started when we had really heavy rain, and rain was actually coming into the Dollar Tree from the roof. Well, they never fixed it. All they did is they took out the paneling in the roof, and now the roof is exposed. You can see wires, electrical wires, and everything. Then the Dollar Tree started getting dirty. Now, you know I'm not the most particular person in the world, but every time I went there, the floors were crusty and dirty. There was product and things just laying everywhere. They were laying on the floor. They were spilled on the shelves. It was a nightmare. And I told my husband, I said, I just really don't think I'm going to be coming here very often. It felt dirty. Whenever I went in there, it felt like there was a lot of germs in there. It's hard to explain. I think because their heating system wasn't working right, and it was just it felt so humid in there and so sticky. As you all know, I love the Dollar Tree, and that was my favorite store, but I simply just don't go there anymore. But I thought after a couple months, I'm going to try it and see what I think of it. So I went today, and I'm going to share with you my thoughts on it. Well, it still was extremely dirty. They only had one employee there, long lines. There was just such a long line. People weren't getting very much. They were only getting a few supplies here and there, but nothing much changed other than the price of it. I totally understand. I know people say, you know, to pay your employees, you need more money. Of course, you know, all your items were $1 each. I don't know how much the markup was. Most of the items came from China, so I assume they had a very good markup, but you just don't know. I hope the employees are getting more than what they were, but somehow I kind of doubt it. If you guys got any news or information, is the Dollar Tree paying their employees more now since it's $1.25? I sure hope it is. Before you think this is a bellyache video where I'm just saying naysaying this and naysaying that, not really. So let me explain to you. Is a Dollar Tree still a good deal? That is a weighted question. Yes and no. No and yes. So it all comes out even in my book. Let me explain to you. A Dollar Tree still has some good deals, and I bought some things, and I'm going to show you what is a good deal. I didn't buy the things that weren't a good deal because simply I'm not going to waste my money just for a video. But I can explain to you things that weren't a good deal. So let's go with what was a good deal. Now, I got 8 items for $10. So yeah, I didn't get the 2 extra items that I'm used to, but I still got a good deal. Generally, the food at the Dollar Tree is not a good deal. So the noodles, the rice, beans maybe so. I know beans can be expensive in some areas, but surely you can get the rice cheaper. Surely you can get other foods that are cheaper. In other words, the noodles. $1.25 for a box of noodles, I can get that for 59 cents. Most people can. When I'm referring to my prices, that is regional. I live on the East Coast. On the East Coast, there are a lot of things that are cheaper than on the West Coast. But then on the East Coast, there's a lot of things more expensive than the West Coast. Because we don't have a growing season all year round, of course, a lot of these things that aren't in season are going to be a lot more expensive. But I'm giving you the East Coast prices. Well, I'm giving you the regional prices. Because if you go to a Dollar Tree, even an hour away from my home, you know, they may have different things. Let me show you what was a good deal for me. I got 3 bags of these pretzels because they were $1.25. These I priced at Weis Markets for $3.29, and I priced these at Giant Markets for $3.89. So I knew I was paying a very good deal. So this was a yay, a good deal. So I bought 3 of them because I love my honey mustard recipe. It's an old one, but it's a good one, and I'm gonna make more of that. And I'm gonna share with you right up here and at the end of this video, my honey mustard pretzels. They're so good. Take one of these and you can make them amazing. So I did get 3 packs of these. Because I normally don't eat anything after 4 p.m. But sometimes I feel like my sugar gets a little low before bed, and I will eat a handful of pretzels, and that really helps me. So I did get 3 of these. All right, so what is another great deal? Well, this bucket. Now, this bucket is a great deal. For $1.25, it's fairly sturdy. I mean, it's not like the Rubbermaid buckets, but I needed one for doing cleaning chores here in the home. Perfect. For $1.25, you're not going to get anything even close to this price. Even on Walmart and, oh my word, Amazon and eBay, the prices are outrageous. So yes, this bucket is a great deal. What else? Well, everybody was talking about the garden seeds. Now, somebody said that her Dollar Tree had actual brand name organic seeds. I've never seen that anywhere. Guys, let me know. Can you guys let me know? Is your Dollar Tree, do you see any organic seeds from a brand name that's expensive? I would love to know that because I haven't seen that. Now, I don't get to see things like some of you guys do. For some reason, my Dollar Tree is not that great. But 4 for $1 and there's no tax on it, that's a win-win situation. These seeds are very good. I was told by somebody 2 years ago that works for Burgundy Seed Company that these are actually organic seeds. I don't know if it's true. I have no way of knowing. She said that they are organic seeds, but they just are using a generic name. I don't know if that's true. I don't know anything about it. But 4 for $1. But you got to hurry because all of the vegetable seeds at our store were sold out. But I'm really into flowers this year. I'm doing a different kind of gardening. Of course, I'm going to have some vegetables, but I'm all about having happiness in the garden. So I got 4 of these for $1. That was a good deal. And then I decided to see if I could find something that I'm really going to use and something that's going to be great with a bargain. So I got the thyme herb rocket. You guys remember last year I did a video on the tomato rockets and they actually gave me the most tomatoes of all the seeds that I had. For $1, this is the thyme and this is the rocket. You're going to plant this directly right into a pot. It's amazing. I don't even know. I think you have to add soil to it, but you don't have to. It's already there. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be doing that here shortly when I'm finished with this video. Not only did I get the thyme, I got the parsley. Now they only had 3 different kinds. Let me know. Does your Dollar Tree have a lot more of this kind of stuff? I don't know. And if your Dollar Tree has any seeds, please let me know because I'll be more than happy to pay for postage if somebody, and to pay for them if somebody can find whatever she's talking about. I have no clue. This was a good deal too because Burpee has them and they want like $5 for them. The seed starter pots. Now, normally I just use different things I have around the home, but I wanted to show you that this is a good deal. So these are a really, really, really good deal. He was sitting out in the car and he was waiting for me and it took me probably 20 minutes. He's like, what are you doing? Because I'm not a shopper. I usually always write a list, or if I'm going into a store, I can look real quick. Do I want it? Do I want it? Do I want it? And most of the times I don't want stuff because simply it's too expensive. But I really wanted to give this a fair video and I really wanted to look at everything really close and see what is a deal and what is not. Of course, things like shampoo and hairspray and things like that are a deal, and you can get socks there. So $1.25, yes, you're still getting a big deal on most of your items. Dollar Tree didn't have books. Some people get amazing deals on the books, and every once in a while through the years, I did too. It's just I didn't see any. Our Dollar Tree didn't have much inventory, so there really wasn't much there. Now, we have a small Dollar Tree in our town because our town is kind of small, so we don't get anything refrigerated or frozen. We don't have anything like that, and I love those kind of Dollar Trees. I just don't have any in my area. But it still is a good place to go to. I'm not going to ban from going to the Dollar Tree, but I really don't see a whole lot that I would be interested in going for. I mean, maybe once a month, maybe getting like shampoo. I mean, I really don't use a lot of that kind of stuff, but I of course use shampoo, but I just didn't see a whole lot. But then again, I don't have the mega Dollar Trees that some of you guys do. So it was a good deal, but I realized that for the food part of it, most of the time, even the spices, the Family Dollar and the Dollar General is still only $1 for them, and that is cheaper. The Dollar General and the Family Dollar, their pasta is only $1, and it's a bigger portion of it. So yes, that's cheaper. But we'll see once in the months to come if the Dollar Tree will have a better inventory. I'm surely not seeing it. And with the things that are happening with China these days, I don't know if they're going to be getting a lot of different things coming that way, because once there is some kind of tariff or ban with China, then the Dollar Tree is really going to be hurting, because there is very little that is made in the USA.